Hey guys and gals and ghouls. I tried to get a video done tonight. I really did. I got about 7.5 minutes into the editing. Well, the video itself is at 7.5 minutes. The video as a whole has like 11 minutes. It was originally 18 minutes. I got it down to 11. Anyways, I hope to get that video out by tomorrow or the day after. But I thought I'll do a little live video here for you guys because I really wanted to do a video every other day for as long as I can, and I guess this counts. My hair is a mess. I am terribly sorry. Originally I was going to do a video on how I'm kind of condensing my DVDs, but I actually want to do that a little bit more prepared and have more detail go into it. So I will do a video on that. All my DVDs are going to be condensed down into certain little things, and I have lots of chest hair, don't I? Comes with the beard. So this is going to be a quick live stream showing what I have been reading. I've actually been reading 2 books. I'm not going to go grab the other one right now. It's kind of far off into my room. I could grab it, but I won't. But I will explain what it is. I've actually been reading it for a while. I've been reading other stuff on top of it. And I'm actually listening to a 3rd book, which I'll also go into. The book I am currently reading on my Kindle, which is a very short book. It's the books that's on it's in the thumbnail. It literally has no name on the spine, so I was like, you know what? Might be a good idea. So what I'm reading is something I have never read by the author, if that made sense. Brian G. Barry, because I actually plan to have a little theme of author files. I have one for Guy and Smith and Michael Cole already, so I'm like, you know what? I gotta add another one. And what better than to add one that has my name? But it's not me. That is The Child Eater. Now, this is a very crude, yet disturbing cover. I don't quite know what it's leading up to. I think I'm about 40 pages in. It's a very short book. Well, I mean, I'm about 35 to 40 pages in on the Kindle, which runs for 63 pages. This is 101 pages, so I don't quite know where I am at. I just got past the part where... Oh, Junebug Films is here. He says hello. Hey, Junebugs. I just got past the part where the kids are playing on the basketball court, and the creature came for them, or the man came for them, whatever he is. He's very creepy, very fast, because they ran like crazy, and he caught both of them. Well, caught one of them. I shouldn't spoil anything. But now I'm currently at the part where the nurse is trying to tell the detectives what this guy is and what he's capable of and where he's going next. So it's pretty nail-biting. For me, it's just a short story, too. I mean, it's not even a novel, it's a novella. And it kind of looks like a werewolf. I'm jumping ahead here. I have no idea. But it is very interesting to see a story that takes place in a mental hospital, then the mental patient escapes and starts going on a murderous rampage, all within 100 pages. So it's very fast. It's a very fast book. It very much so wants to be, not really even like Halloween, more so like if Halloween was on steroids. Junebug Film says, I tried to read every year. I'm rereading The Lord of the Rings. I actually really want to read The Lord of the Rings someday. It's a long series. I don't have a problem with that, but I've been delving into action and sci-fi, and I really want to get into some fantasy, so I think Lord of the Rings is where I'm going to have to start. But The Child Eater by Brian G. Barry is starting off to be a good lifting point. What's the term? I guess starting point. So a good point to start with for his books, because he has 21 books out right now. He releases them like rapid fire, and I have all of them. They're all up there. I can't grab them right now, in fear of knocking everything over. But trust me, I own them all because some of them are quite cheap. You can check out his books on Amazon. Another one you can check out on Amazon is Jimbo Film says, "Do you think Lord of the Rings, Aslan, try reading Wheel of Time 13, all the size of Lord of the Rings." Yeah, I really do want to read longer books. I tend to have not much time, and I have to write my own books, and I have to do my own stuff on YouTube, but I do get as much reading done as I possibly can in a day. You are part of my early adolescence, Pythosaurus says. Do you mean like the old music videos I used to make? If so, that's awesome. I really wanted to strive to make something that I felt was very important to me, and I am happy that a lot of people have been checking them out. So thank you. But, so the other book I was trying to talk about was, it's a little bit longer. This one's only 100 pages. The other one's like almost 300. That's not a very long book. It's like kind of in the realm of long and short, if that makes sense, because that's Behemoth 2 by Michael Cole. Very good author and a great friend of mine. He's always so cool to talk to, and read his books about. Like, they're just so much fun to read. They play out like movies every time, and they're just awesome. Behemoth 2 is a sequel to, you guessed it, Behemoth. And I've read it before. I've read it once before. Great book. But I wanted to rewrite my review a little bit. I wanted to tweak some things, add some more, so I decided to reread it. And I think I'm about 140 pages in out of almost 300. I think a little bit more, maybe. I might be wrong. It's just one of those things that I've been so busy, it takes a long time. Oh, sorry, I missed your comment, Junebug. Comment again, and I'll click it on it so I can read it. But Behemoth 2 is awesome. I can't wait to get to more Michael Cole stuff. This is one of his longer books. I mean, the one I'm currently listening to is Steve Alton's Meg. I've read this book, I think, 3 times, maybe twice. And Meg is a lot of fun. The movie, it's okay. But the book is part of my childhood. I read the first and part of the second one when I was a youth, and I loved them. I eventually read up to, I think, Generations, I read up to Generations, and I don't remember much about it. The most I remember about the series was up to part 4, where something crazy happens at the end. So yeah, that's a highlight. So that's what I'm doing. I'm listening to the audiobook for Meg. I'm reading Behemoth 2 on Kindle, as well as The Child Eater, which I'm pretty impressed with. This is actually one of his first books he had released on Amazon. Hold on. Trying to see the rest of the comments here. Cobra Gator Thoughts. I don't think it's going to be released anytime soon. And if it does, it'd be probably through Scream Factory with any luck. But I think Sci-Fi owns the rights to that. So, after... I don't know. I have read another Brian G. Barry book. Well, technically I listened to it. It was Snow Shark, which is a pretty out there concept that has been done before with films like Snow Shark, and Avalanche Sharks, Ice Sharks, which aren't technically snow sharks, but yeah. But Snow Shark was a crazy book. The ending kind of made me feel a little depressed, but I should interview Steve Alton. Maybe. It'd be kind of like a little weird because there are some friends of mine how should I put this? That are kind of like his rival, I guess. And I actually prefer their books, so I don't really want to get into a interview where I'm like, your books are great, they're a lot of fun, but I'm not gonna name anyone. There's only like one of them, and I don't want to get into it, but I think another problem with interviewing Steve Alton is that he has a lot of health issues right now, and I don't really want to bother him when he has so much to work on. Like he has cancer and Parkinson's. Junebug Film says don't even bring it up. Okay. But yeah, I have other interviews planned in the future. I just have to make time and have to finish reading or watching all the person's content so I can really get a good interview worth. I don't want to be like, oh, I read the first book in the series, or I watched the first movie in the series, or your first movie, and that was that. Yeah, Junebug. He has Parkinson's. I think the cancer is something new. I recently heard about it. And do I know about what? What? Paul Zindel Raptor? Oh, do I know Paul Zindel Raptor? No. I do not. So another YouTube channel? Yeah, the cancer is, I think, something he has that's newer. I can't really quote that he has cancer. I've heard that he has cancer. I know I've heard from a reliable friend that he has cancer, because he's a fan of Steve Alton more so than I am. But yeah, so that really does suck. Not to plug myself, but you're going. Wait, hold on. Not to plug myself, but you're going to be interviewing Sarah Karloff on my channel March 10th. You're going to be interviewing Sarah Karloff on my channel. Sorry, I think you need to reword that. Not to plug myself, but you're going to be interviewing Sarah Karloff on my channel March 10th. So are you interviewing her, or are you asking me to? No, I get what you're saying. So yeah, but that's really cool. Sarah Karloff. I don't recognize the name. I know like Boris Karloff from the Universal Monster movies, but still, it's stuff. I do think that I know I'm excited for the new Meg movie that's going to come out. Fingers crossed that it actually comes out. I haven't heard anything really updated on. I am Burchell. I'm from Peru. British Shill. Oh, cool. I've never been to Peru, but I've always kind of wanted to visit some tropical area, like what's the word I'm looking for? What's the place I'm thinking of? They shot a lot of films there. It starts with a C. I'll think of it eventually. Or am I thinking? I know Sergio H. Santiago, a director of a lot of older action and post-apocalyptic film. Philippines! There we go. It doesn't start with a C, but it's because I thought of Sergio H. Santiago. I know it's not I don't really want to visit there, but I've wanted to kind of like see where they film some stuff. Oh, it's the daughter of Boris Karloff. That's really cool. That is really cool. I'll have to check that out. I want to make sure I'm subscribed to you too, because I think I am. I know I recognize your name. But I haven't really. Let me go to my YouTube on the computer. But I haven't really seen you in my subscription feed. So maybe because I did switch channels not too long ago. Not like recently, but I did switch them maybe about 3 years ago. Here we go. Yeah, I wasn't subscribed to you. I knew about you. I remember you commenting on a lot of my stuff. I just didn't see anything in my subscription feed about it. So, but cool. Yeah. So yeah, I'll definitely check out your interview when it comes up March 10th. I might be out seeing Scream 6 that day, but if you get it up early enough, I'll definitely check it out. Best monster of sci-fi movies. Well, I mean, if we're talking about just regular creatures, cryptids, hybrids, I'd have to go with something probably hybrid. And I've always been a partial to Piranaconda. And I've been giving some great credit to Sharktopus lately, but still, there's a lot of cool creatures that sci-fi used, like the film I recently, well, not recently, but a little while ago reviewed was Bugs, one of the first Sci-Fi Channel films around 2003. That was pretty cool. That was nasty, too. The whole train sequence, that was really cool. But, trying to think of what else I watched Cocaine Bear. I did a little video on that. That was pretty cool. That was not cool, but it was funny and had a lot of heart, surprisingly. Like, you had characters you were supposed to be caring about, and you pretty much did. So that's cool. Man, I look like some 70s hippie. The beard, the tash, the hair on the chest, it's all the hair on the head. I'm a hairy bastard. I'm sorry. So, I think that's going to do it for this video, guys. But definitely stay healthy and happy. And I plan to read and get more stuff out. I was desperately trying to get this video out. I will tell you, it is for a updated review of The Nest, the Paperbacks from Hell release. I was like, I need to update these older reviews because they're not up to what I thought they should have been. And it has a whole new thumbnail and everything. I put a lot of work into it. And I plan to revamp the Paperbacks from Hell files, which I probably should have done a while ago because I don't think that boat has sailed, but I do think it was a lot more popular. It was a lot more popular about 2 years ago, maybe 3. So, but I'll give it a shot. I'll keep on trying. Whatever it takes to get people watching and commenting. Because I don't really think that, like, YouTube is partially a business for me, but I also do a lot for pleasure. So it's a hobby that pays a little, but it's still a hobby that I greatly enjoy, and I greatly enjoy talking to all of you, and thank you for watching the video tonight, the live stream, and have a good night. Jump, subscribe. How do you get out of this thing? Alright. See you guys.